Okay, so today we're going to look at proportional and non-proportional relationships. So continuing on our talk of ratios, we're going to still be using our ratios today. So hopefully you remember, most of you on the quiz forgot to reduce your ratios. Remember, ratios always have to be in simplest form. Okay? So in order to determine if something is proportional, two quantities are proportional if they have a constant ratio. Okay, so my ratio is 3 to 2. That means my top number needs to be going up by 3. My bottom number needs to be going up by 2 each time. Or if I was to reduce it, it would be reduced 3 to 2. Okay? You should have everything written down that I have written down, Caleb. That is nothing new. Bless you, Caleb. So let's look at an example. Say we're looking at cost in terms of money, and we're comparing it to the number of pizzas bought. So if I buy one pizza, it costs me $10. If I buy two pizzas, it costs me $17. If I buy three pizzas, it costs me $24. And if I buy four pizzas, it costs me $31. So I need to figure out, is this proportional or non-proportional? So I'm going to look at the ratios of each of them. So I'm comparing cost to the number of pizzas I'm buying. So looking at this first one, when I write my ratio, do you agree it would be 10 over 1?
Yes.
Everyone see how we got that? Caleb, we're taking it from here. We're taking these two numbers and writing it as a fraction. So if I take 10 and divide it by 1, what do I get? 10. Now let's do the next one. Let's do 17 over 2. So if I take 17 and divide it by 2, what am I going to get? 17 divided by 2. Am I going to get a whole number?
No.
No, I'm going to get a decimal, right?
Yeah.
So what number is close to 17? 16. So how many times does 2 go into 16? 8. And I have 1 left over, right? Which would be 1/2. So that would be the same thing as 8.5. So if I buy 2 pizzas, I'm really paying $8.50 per pizza. Okay, so if I divide it out, 17 divided by 2, 2 goes into 17. We said 8 times, which gives me 16, a 1. Add my decimal and a 0, bring it down, 2 into 10, goes 5 times. Does that make sense? Okay. So my third ratio is 24 over 3. So what's 24 over 3 reduced to?
21.
No, we can't subtract them. Not 12. What's 24 divided by 3? Kylie? 8. So if I buy 3 pizzas, I'm only paying $8 a pizza.
A whole number?
So let's look at 31 over 4. That one's not going to divide very nice, is it? So let's set up a long division. 31 divided by 4. How many times does 4 go into 31?
7.
Which gives me what?
28.
28, good. 31 minus 28.
You can't do it.
So I'm going to borrow. That becomes a 2. That becomes an 11. 11 minus 8? 3. Add a decimal with a 0. How many times does 4 go into 30? 7 times, which gives me
28.
28. 30 minus 28?
You have to
Borrow again, becomes a 2, that becomes a 10. 10 minus 8? 2. So I don't have a 0 at the bottom, so I gotta add another 0. 4 into 20? 5 times, which is gonna give me my 20. So give me my 0. So for 4 pizzas, it's $7.75 a piece. Alright? So when I divide these, are these all the same numbers?
No.
So do you think it's going to be proportional?
No.
Caleb's saying no. Why do you think no, Caleb? I agree. Why? What did I say about these numbers?
They all have to be the same.
They're not all the same, and to be proportional, they all have to be the same. So this one is non-proportional.
Get that written down?
Yeah.
Non-proportional?
Alright, so let's look at another one. Now we're looking at somebody's working a job, so we're looking at their number of hours that they worked. And the total amount earned. So if they work 1 hour, they make $15. If they work 2 hours, they get $30. If they work 3 hours, they get $45. And if they work 4 hours, $60. So first thing I want to do is I want to set up my ratios. But we want to put money on top. Okay? Remember last week when we were working with like unit rates, we always had the money on top. So that's what we're still looking at. So what am I going to write first? What's my first money amount? Shakithia? $15 over 1. If I take 15 and divide it by 1, what do I get, Kimmy? Careful. No, 15 divided by 1. 15. What's my second ratio going to be?
32.
Careful. 30 what? 30 over 2. So when I divide 30 by 2, what do I get? Caleb, let's leave that alone. What was it, Isaiah? 15, good. What's my third ratio?
45 over 3.
45 over 3. When I divide that, what do I get?
1.
What was it, Isaiah?
15.
15. Now what's my fourth ratio? 60 over 4, which gives me 15. So is this proportional or non-proportional? Proportional. Alright, so you're going to set up your ratio and then divide it, which is then going to determine if it's proportional or non-proportional. Alright, go ahead and go to your table of contents, fill it out for today. Today is 2/6. Proportional and non-proportional.